What's up, y'all? jdolla back. Another tutorial. I'm gonna teach you guys how to make melodies. And right now, right here, I have my formula laid out. So what you want is you want to have some keys, a pad, a arp, a sub, and sometimes you want a bell, depending on how the sounds are. Like, you'll see. Anyways, I'm gonna start with my keys, and I'm gonna go through the sound selection with you guys too. So I'm gonna open this up, and usually I like to go to the Keyscape pianos. Alright, so I want to choose, I don't know, I want to make it kind of emotional. So I'm going to choose probably like a minor scale. So I have it selected on minor already, so you guys see how I got the highlighting on there already from the last video, for the last tutorial. But anyways, I'm going to choose a key. I'm going to do, let's do F sharp. And I'm gonna lay down some bass notes starting from the F sharp. And then I kind of want this to be like a faster song, so I'm gonna do like 160. I'm kind of still sick. Dang. But anyways, we got these as our bass notes, so I'm just gonna drop these an octave or two. And then these highlights, they really do help us. Like, we just skip every other note, and now we have like some 5 chords. You don't even need to know music theory, but it does help to know if you want to, like, you know, play on your MIDI keyboard or something like that. But anyways, let's get back into it. You want to take these notes and move them up an octave. So I'm gonna just put 2, move it up an octave. Cool, so you got that, copy that over. And now what you wanna do, I mean, you can add some depth by taking these bass notes and just copying them down an octave right here. And then I want to have this last chord go up, so I'm gonna play with the bass notes. So I want it to go like duh. Right, you'll see. So right there I have my bass note, so I'm gonna move this up to a B. Skip 2 notes, move it up an octave. Cool. After that, you can just add like some little accent notes. And then I'm gonna actually go up, and then I'm gonna go back down to this chord right here. So it goes da da. Alright. So kind of sounds robotic. What I'm gonna do is just I'm gonna hold down Control Shift and then just highlight all my chords. I don't want to highlight the accent notes that I laid down. I just want to highlight the chords. So I'm just going to highlight all these chords. And then after I get done highlighting all these chords, I'm going to Alt S to strum. So got my strum tool up. Let's just play with it. And you know I'm never satisfied with the key, so I always got to change it. So let's just Let's just move the key up. Let's see how it sounds. I like that. So we got that. We got our keys down. That's literally only one part. I'm going kind of slow just to go through the sound selection, like what I go through with the sound selection. So right now we're gonna open up another instance of Omnisphere. I'm opening up my pad, and sorry for my computer is kind of running slow. It's kind of running slow because, like, you know, Omnisphere and I'm recording, so it's basically like my computer's trying to deadlift a ton. Like, it's trying to deadlift a car at this point. Alright, anyways, for a pad, I really don't like know like what pads are good, but I really don't know what pads are like really like fire on here, but like I heard some like the 5th pads are good, so we're just gonna play with those. I'm back. My computer almost gave up on me, but I'm back. So like with the pad, I don't know what pads are really good, but I heard that the 5th pads are good. So I mean, we're gonna see what they sound like. I copied the melody over. I'm gonna take the accent notes out though. So just highlight those and just press Control X to delete those real fast. And you want to take out these bass notes too. You don't want that in there. Okay, cool. So you got all that, and then you might want to raise this up an octave. A little bit too much going on. I just want a little bit of ambient, so I might lower it down an octave. Turn this down. Kind of doesn't match the mood, so I'm gonna go through a little bit more. Maybe like something warm. Yeah, that sounds awesome. Alright, so we got those two. My computer's about to like give up on me, so what I'm gonna do is, well, first off, you Control S to save. So I just press Control S to save, and then I'm gonna press Shift Control L to dump my pad and my keys in here. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna press the record button on both of these and make sure that my record button's on at the top. I'm gonna just make sure that I have this onto audio in the playlist. So alright, that sometimes it will do that. You just have to like set that to none, this mixer track thing. But anyways, let's get back to it. I want to record these two so I don't use up as much CPU as I'm using right now. So I'm gonna highlight these whole 8 bars and just record it. Alright, so we have that. Now we can just turn off these two and then find an ARP that we like. So I'm gonna just put the pattern back in. And then let's just find an ARP that we like. I mean, from here you can like choose whether or not to add sounds, because at this point it's like, does it fit with the frequency, or I mean, do these sounds go hand in hand? Sometimes the ARP just does too much. You don't know, so you just gotta play with it. Let's look through these. See, I'm just going off name at this point. Like, what name sounds cool? Alright, so I think I found the sound I want. I just have to like match this chord up because I kind of deleted it, but let's just match this up. Alright, so I like that. So I'm gonna just put my ARP back in. Cool beans. Alright, and then another thing I forgot to tell you is just make sure you take your low end out. You just easily do that. You don't even have to pull up a parametric EQ. You can just come in here in the mixer and just pull this knob all the way down. And like if it's still not right, you can mess with this knob too. So yeah, I'm just gonna reset that. But anyways, I want to record this ARP now. Oh shoot. Make sure you arm the ARP. Alright, cool. So now you have your ARP and we're about almost done. Now you just need a sub. I really have a go-to sub, so like, I mean, it's not gonna be hard for me to identify what sub I want. Like, I don't know like what you guys' process is, but for me, I always use the new Prids from Nick Mira's Chernobyl pack, or like a sub from Expand or something like that. Like, those are pretty good too. But I'm gonna for this tutorial, I'm just gonna pull up the new Prids. So see how we have our keys here. So I'm just gonna copy the really like low bass notes, these root notes or whatever, and I'm gonna do is press Control C. And I'm gonna come into our sub and then go in the piano roll and press Control V. And then I mean, I think that once you have the sub in, it should be okay to like delete these root notes because the frequencies will just clash. So you just want to get that out. Anyways, let's play it now. Too low. And then you can play with the octave, the velocity too. Cool, so we got the sub. So I'm just gonna dump this in. Cool. I'm gonna record it. So I'm going to unarm the ARP and now I'm gonna arm the sub. Alright, sub is finished. So now we're gonna come in and right here is like really like it's like the point where you're like, should I add a bell or should I not? And like this is kind of like a darker melody, so like a bell will work. I don't think it would clash with anything in here. So I'm gonna turn off the sub, open our bells. Alright, on the bells. So with the bells, I mean, just pick your vibe. Literally, just pick your vibe. Like, I'm not here to tell you like what sound you should go for. That's how we all start sounding the same. If I tell you what to pick in these tutorials, that's how we all start sounding the same. That's why people sound the same now. We all seen the same tutorials. Anyways, let's just find a bell that we like. I don't know what bells are good, but I know what vibe I want. So I want like an ambient vibe to match everything else. So I'm just gonna go through this. Maybe like a childlike ambient type of feel. Ambient. Yeah. And then we got some bells to mess with. So let's see if we want any other bell. I kind of do like the Christmas layers. Those are pretty cool. Alright, I know I just said I'm not going to tell you guys what bells to choose, but the Christmas bells are some sauce. I won't lie. Alright, but anyways, let's dump this bell in. And let's just record it. Take the recorder off the sub and let's record this. Alright, and yeah, I mean, I'm gonna add something extra to this. So hold on just a second. So it's always good to have like a voice in the back. I mean, let me see how it sounds. But like vocals, human vocals take loops to the next level. So I'm gonna turn the attack down so it doesn't come in as late. I'm gonna turn it. It's like essentially like adding another pad, but like if you can get like a real vocal or like you know how to record vocals, which will probably be my next tutorial, how to add like these vocals you hear in like them Kyle Jr. beats or like the Woodpecker. Like I know how to teach all that. I'm gonna teach you guys in the next tutorial though. I'm gonna record the expand pad. And then from here, you got your whole loop done. It sounds nice and full. So yeah, all those done. Make sure they're chopped to 9 bars, because sometimes I don't even know. It just goes over 9 bars for some reason. But anyways, thank you for watching. And I'm gonna make a beat with this now. So yeah, you can listen on the outro. out.